Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Reaction Room with Reese. Today's recap is Season 2, Episode 111, 112, and 113. Let's get it started. Here's what's going on beyond the gates. We start off at the hospital. Leslie asks Shanice if Ted found Kat. Shanice says he has everyone looking for her. Kat is at Orphe Jean's. Chelsea meets her there, and she tells her, "You may be the only hope Eva has left." Danny goes over to Bill's office, and she tells him what happened on that elevator was a mistake, and if Andre ever finds out, she will never forgive him. Nicole tells Kyle he was her hero last night because of the way he took care of her, and she can't get her fill of him. Ted tells Shanice he's afraid he won't have any more time with Eva. He says they were supposed to have decades together. Shanice says, "You still can." Kat tells Chelsea she doesn't want Eva to die. She just wants someone else to save her. Danny tells Bill she wants him to promise that he will never talk about what happened. Isaiah sits with Eva, and he says she's changed his life. He tells her to hang on for him. Chelsea tells Kat she's taking her to someone who can help her make a decision. Carlton calls Nicole and asks her if she talked to Ted. He says Ted has been at the hospital all night and he could use a friend. Ted and Leslie lean on each other, and it makes Shanice feel some type of way. Chelsea and Kat go over to see Nicole, and they tell her what happened. Nicole asks Kat if she's a match. Kat says she hasn't been tested yet. Nicole tells Kat she hates that she's been going through this without her. Nicole says the decision is yours. She tells her to get tested and then take time to decide if she wants to be a donor. Bill tells Danny he won't say a word because he's hurt her enough and he won't do it again. Kat shows up at the hospital and says she's ready to get tested. Leslie tells Ted the doctor said Eva is getting weaker and they have to find a donor today. At the police station, Jacob tells Elon that he's going to the hospital to check on Isaiah and Eva, and he asks if he wants to join him. But Elon says he still has a lot of work to do at the station. At the hospital, Nicole tells Martin that Kat has a big decision to make, and they have to respect it. Then Ted tells them that Kat got tested, but she's gone. Kat is at the food court with Tomas. She thinks people will blame her even if she's not a match. He says whether you're a match or not is totally out of your control. Danny goes over to the Dupree house to tell Vernon and Anita what's going on with Eva. Darlene shows up at the hospital to bring Isaiah a change of clothes and show support. Over at the food court, Kat gets a call from the hospital and they give her the test results. The doctor comes into the room and tells Ted and Leslie that they found a liver for Eva. Kat shows up at the Dupree house, and then she tells Anita that she found out she's a match and everyone is pressuring her. And Anita asks her, "What do you want to do?" Kat says, "I don't know." Back at the hospital, Darlene tells Leslie, as a mother, she's glad they found a donor for Eva. Then, Ted walks in with the doctor, and he tells Leslie the liver they had for Eva was given to another patient. Leslie says, "How could you just give it away?" And then the doctor tells her There's nothing else I can do. I'm sorry. And Leslie completely loses it. Anita tells Kat that if Eva dies, she'll carry that burden for the rest of her life. She says, I know, because I carried the guilt of Barbara's death. And then Kat says, but why me? Anita says, it's not fair. But something tells me you didn't come here for advice. And Kat says, you're right. I just needed to talk it out. At the hospital, Chelsea says she's gonna go find Kat. But then, Kat walks in. Nicole tells everyone to back up. She tells Nicole she wants to talk to Ted. Kat goes into Eva's room and she tells Ted and Leslie that she is a match and that she will donate a part of her liver to Eva. And Leslie and Ted thank her for being a donor. And then they leave to go talk to the doctor. Leslie and Isaiah are in the room when the nurses come to take Eva into surgery. Elon walks in and goes over to comfort Isaiah. In Kat's room, Martin, Chelsea, Tomas, and Nicole give Kat their love. Then Ted comes in. And then Kat tells Ted that she wants him to know she's only doing this because she loves him. At the hospital, everyone is sitting there waiting for Eva and Kat to get out of surgery and for the doctor to come and update the family. Darlene tells Elon it was great to see him and Isaiah reconnect. He says, don't read too much into it. Tells her, my son needed me. Over at Orphe Jeans, Vernon and Anita give Martin some tips for his live stream. So Martin goes live, and he says he's going to redirect the funds he raised to storm relief. He said, we will rebuild. Leslie tells Shanice, after everything that's happened, she's going to turn over a new leaf. Ted is worried about Eva and Kat. Shanice tells him, whatever comes, I got you. Anita, Vernon, and Martin come to the hospital to show support. Anita tells Leslie, as a mother, she understands her pain, and she invites her to join them in the waiting area. Chelsea asks Vernon, what if I lose my best friend? He says, you won't. Kat is small but mighty. She'll be back to bossing us around again in no time. Leslie joins the Duprees, and she tells them Kat risked her life for Eva, and there's not enough words in the dictionary to express how grateful she is. Martin says maybe you can find enough to thank Kat when the time comes. And then the doctor comes out and tells everyone that the transplant was a success, and both patients are doing well and in recovery. Vanessa tells Isaiah that Joey sends his best wishes, and if there's anything you need, he's there. Martin tells Naomi and Chelsea that he's feeling guilty about putting pressure on Kat, as he should. Ted and Leslie go into Eva's room, and she wakes up and asks what happened. They tell her that Kat saved her life, and she says, who saved my life? Nicole is with Kat, but she's not awake yet. Chelsea and Tomas are visiting with Kat, and then Ted and Nicole come in. Martin gets a call, and he finds out that he won the primary, so he tells everyone, and they're all excited. Nicole and Ted realize that Kat's heart rate is elevated, and then the doctor runs into the room and tells them they need to leave so he can work on her. A nurse runs into Kat's room, and then Danny goes to the waiting area, and Naomi asks her what's going on. She says the alarms went off and the doctors rushed in. And that's how it happened. Hey, thanks for watching. And please don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will talk to you in the next one, okay? Bye.